you start bidding on a property, we need to understand that do we have the money or are we able to raise the money for us to buy the property, right? I'll give you a classic example. There are fees that you incur as somebody that purchases the property. If I'm going to say I'm putting in 10 Rand as a deposit for registration on the property and I start bidding, only to find out that I can't qualify for the property that I actually bidded for. This means that this 10 Rand that I put as a deposit is going to be forfeited. Now, if you do a pre-qualification, at least you know that you do have a chance to actually purchase that particular property. When you start
Very good point. And so this is an example on TikTok, but definitely something that makes total sense is the pre-qualification. If you don't know the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval, basically the pre-qualification helps us to look at the math without pulling your credit or looking at the whole documentation, but based on high-level numbers, does it even make sense to start a mortgage application? So very, very common in the industry and help us save time, works well for first-time home buyers, works well for investors as well. So that's something is if you right now are not sure of the numbers, let us do that for you. Just reach out to us, 905-536-4900, and anyone on the team should be able to run a pre-qualification with you on the phone. Will take less than 5 minutes most of the time, and you can at least be sure that you might need to tweak this or correct that, or you might be ready right now to get pre-approved so that by this weekend, you should be able to get out with your real estate agent and start looking for houses. From what I can see, there are lots of listings pending, meaning lots of good deals to be made. And remember what I've been saying over the last 2 weeks. Low rates will be gone. There are more and more pointers leading to this direction, and Bank of Canada, the leadership of this country is starting to freak out April 2nd. So we'll see what Trump does as well. But in anticipation of that, looks like Canada is bracing itself for high rates and probably inflation to kick in. So you don't want to get stuck with rates going back up. So now it is the time to lock in those rates so that if you find a house over the next 3 weeks, 1 month, you will be protected, and the bank or lender will have to honor these rates that we lock in today. So reach out to us right now today, 905-536-4900.